Hello and welcome to Midweek Magic. I'm the Magi, and tonight, this week, tomorrow, whenever you get around to playing, we've got Momir. So we will be asking the super important question, can we big it? Which, of course, the answer is yes. Yes, we can. Just like Bob the Builder, yes, we can. For those that maybe don't understand the title thumbnail, 8 is the new 7, and shame on you for not tuning in to Meta Monday, where we discussed the statistics of Momir moving forward, and it turns out that 8 is worth bigging for. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight as we start the Momir catastrophe, as we find our first victim. I mean opponent. Totally meant opponent. Up against Protoss 86. Groovy. I think that's a keepable hand. We'll run with that. Missing a forest. Don't love that. And no, I didn't forget to big on one. It's strategery. Now we get to drop a proper bomb on turn 3. Show it to me, Biggie. Here, Biggie. Well, we got the draw card. Not exactly impressive, but it did give us a card draw. Which means we could actually big at 10 if we really wanted to, without having to take a prerequisite turn off to do so. I was gonna say, they've really got to get something down. See, theirs is just so much better. Bummer. We'll go white mana here, and we'll try and big it for 4. And what do we want to pitch? How about that one? Oh, very nice. Not hasty, though. Really no reason to swing into a 3/3, though. But an evasive 4/4 is pretty nice. Not to mention it just stone cold blocks his 3/3 here. Still no forest showing up. That's really an oddball. So we'll big for 5. Because, you know, why wouldn't we, honestly? Gain life equal to creature's power, sure. We will, in fact, do that. And we get more life gain if we get more flying creatures. Oh, well, that kind of shuts down a lot of my attack front, but hey, we did find a forest. We'll go for the 6 here, and yeah, we'll pitch that. Oh, that was pretty slick. I like that a lot. So we will send both of these. That was a nice big hit. I like that a lot. We're probably going to take 2 here from the flyer, but other than that, we've kind of got control of this board state. Oh, they got a little ramp. Let's see what our 7 gets us. Yes, we will. Thank you. So that's nice. And that has reach. Unfortunate. So that kind of shuts down our turn, but I mean, we are at 30, so it could be a lot worse, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's a bummer. Why would you not take the 7/7 flyer? I don't understand that at all. Oh, because I could have given it hexproof. Pretty interesting. All right, so let's go for 8 here, right? We will attempt the thing. See if we get the goods. Oh, nice. We got our own big reachy guy. Big mana, big mana. I hope it was worth it, my brother. Ooh, that's pretty slick, but he only has one mountain. Yeah, okay. It's all good. Not exactly a great one here. Why didn't it tap all my mana? 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, because I have double dang mana. Wow. Okay, so we can go super high. We can go like 11 or 13. I think all the 13s are awesome. So so next turn, that's definitely what we're going to do. We'll say no attacks here. We'll end turn. I forgot this guy doubled my mana. So we're gonna go 13 because that had like 100% success rate. Yes, I will gain that. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Protection from an instance, flying, trample, 13. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass turn. Not one of the great Annihilator dudes or anything like that. This has been a fairly epic game, not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious as to why the opponent hasn't scooped yet. I'm not sure I understand that. What happens if I get Emrakul a second time? That would be unfortunate. I tell you what, just for S and Gs, how about this time we go for 15? Yep, that's the one I didn't want to get on 15. The other two are really, really good, but how about we send the big guy? I mean, 13 flying trample is pretty solid, let's be honest. We don't want to kill that if we don't have to, so we'll do that. So now I can 13 again and not have to worry about double hitting Emrakul. I don't remember how many actual creatures there were at 13. Oh, right, and they basically can't do anything this turn. I forgot about that. Ba-doop. Look at that, Emrakul, again, craziness. Yeah, we'll just pass her. No attacks. Should I be attacking with this? Not really, right? Like, no, he's got a 12-12. There's no reason to attack here with most of my stuff. This is basically his last shot at it here, right? Ooh, a 12-12 trampling dinosaur. That's pretty cool. I will give him that. Sure. We got the other Emrakul. Pretty nice. So I think we're going to slam in with the flyers here. I think we end the game, but... Okay, well, that's 8 damage right there. Because, you know, trample, it's a thing. Yeah, there you go. But you still take 8. I guess I should have swung with some other stuff, but... my other stuff wouldn't have gotten through. It would have just gotten mostly killed. So we lost our cool Emrakul, but... sure. A 17-17? Holy cow. I'm shaking. We'll kill... how about that? And some of that right there. And we'll just take the 17. What do you say? Alright, anyone who says they don't like Momir That was an epic game. That was really cool and a lot of fun, and I dare say knowing the proper strategies kind of paid off there a little bit. Interpret as you will. Sure, that's a pretty cool rare to get. I'm excited about it. They mirrored me on the mountain. How dare they? No island. We've been on to play 2 games here. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, whatever. We'll go for the 4 here. Wow, we've got a lot of mountains. And it's kind of disgusting. Ooh. No need to swing with the 2-1 into a 0-3. That's just wasting everybody's time. Especially when you can do shenanigans with it. Do we draw the island that we need for our Wooburg Power Center? Okay. No island yet, but we do get a 5. Oh, nice, the same year. He makes just kind of an awesome blocker. I like that a lot. Although I'll probably start swinging with him because it's like a 2-turn clock. Ooh. Another flyer. Very nice. So he's kind of got to do 20 damage this turn. Uh-oh. That's a big thing. That's a problem. Yeah, oh well. sure. Alright, so we kind of got to pull it out of the fire here all of a sudden. Okay, that was pretty good. I don't mind that at all, to be honest. So we kind of can't swing the 6-7 with nothing. Whoa. So whatever he chooses has to block. He's just going to swing that. That's a bummer. But I actually get to kill that in response. Upkeep, sacrifice creature. Well. Alright, I think we go for the 8 here, right? Yeah, that's 8. Come on, 8, save me. This is what we need right here. Oh, there we go. And we get to do 8 damage, huh? Boom. And boom. Target creature. Yeah, okay. Chump blocker takes 6. There we go. That's a decision. So he needs a big turn here. And honestly, I don't know what he can do to save himself. That's pretty decent. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, he had at least one more turn, but that's all right. Like, he can do what he wants to do. And we got gems. All right, let's go for the cosmetic. We're gonna do the usual 3 strikes, and I'm out. Sure. Wow, we are still on the play. We must be living right or something. I don't know how we always get to be on the play. Yep, we'll ship a swamp. I don't think we're going to be drawing our second card all too often, but... I'll take that trade. I like it. Well, that's kind of nice if we get late game. Ooh, that's a big boy right there. I don't love that at all. That's much better. I like that a lot. It's not great, but we'll send no attacks here. For 1 flyer. Do I trade that? I'd say no. Oops, 6. That is what we have now. See, that's what we needed right there. I'm willing to trade either one of those for his 4-1, and he should be willing to trade it for my 3-4 since I have a vigilant dude anyway. Oh, it's vigilance and trample. I don't know why I thought it had reach. That was actually a much riskier attack than I thought it was. Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. You know what? I'm going to send this guy and just see what happens. Okay. Sure. 2-4. Yeah, okay. And he has some things that he's willing to sacrifice, obviously. So we're up to 8 here. This should be awesome. Well, okay, maybe not awesome, but decent. It's decent. You know what? I'm willing to ship that. Now that's 2 instances of damage. I'm just gonna get 1. Okay. I thought since it was 2 separate creatures, I was gonna get him to sacrifice both of his creatures, but no. That did not work that way. Interesting. Well, that was kind of shit. But next turn we'll have something pretty good. Bringer. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Yeah, I think we gotta do this, right? And we'll go 7 here. The 7s are still pretty good. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we'll take that off the board for sure. And we'll send our big boy. He almost, no, he took it. I was gonna say, I felt like he had the chump block there, but he said no. I'm good. We're getting kind of wild up in here now. We're doing crazy shit. I don't really want to swing that though, let's be honest. Five and the Whitebringer. I don't think the Whitebringer is very good at Momir. Sure. Sure. Blam! We got there. We squirreled him. Can't believe we just won with squirrels. How crazy is that? What do we get as our cosmetic? Let's see here. Robotics Mastery. Okay, that's a card that I forgot existed. I tell you what, though, we're only about 30 minutes in here, so what I'm going to do is step behind the curtain here for just a moment, and we're actually going to jump over to my free-to-play account and get a little more Momir in. And just like that, we're back. We're doing the things. Exciting times with the Momir. And yeah, let's just jump in and do the thing. We know how to do this, right? Funky sleeves. And for those keeping track at home, that is, again, on the play. Okay, opponent, there's only 2 choices here. This is not difficult. Not sure how this actually affects Momir. Well, I mean, he just gets to play my lands, I guess. It's weird. That'll never get any bigger. Liliana's elite is not very elite when it comes to this format. Bummer Major. I think we got a newer player here. They don't really seem to get the concept. Little 1/1. Well, I mean, that's a thing. Three flyer. I'm willing to trade that before he makes it bigger. Kind of hope he does. There it is. That's what we like to see. Nice. You can't really swing his 1/3 here. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice. So we basically get to board wipe him next turn. Well, that was actually counterproductive for him. That was not super good. Yep, he's just giving that up. Wow. Okay. And we got a dual land. 1 year left in well, a little more than a year, but I guess 15 months? Sounds about right. Once again, on the play, we are apparently that good. Two through Menace. Okay. So it's getting in next turn for sure. Unless he happens to hit a creature that also creates a token. He did not. Nice. Wow. Well, we can never activate this, so it's just a 4/4 with first strike. That's still pretty solid. We'll get in for 2 while we can. Alright, what do we want to do here? Well, let's play Plains. Start things off here, right? And I think we boop that forest. Thinks he's trading. Uh-oh. I did not know he could do that. Damn. Well, we just lost to our own thing. But he went down a land to do it? Not sure that was a good move for him, but maybe. That's interesting. Let's do that. And we will boop for 6. Can we big it? You, sir, have been milled. Jiminy Cricket. That is nuts. Yeah, I think we just scoop to this. Let's just play another round. I don't know how we possibly dig our way out of that. And yes, sorry, just saw the comment. Yes, the new Momir math is to VIG up to 8. You are 74% likely, or better, depending upon how you evaluate 4 or 5 cards, to hit a good creature. And boy, we had some excellent ones. I know you just joined us, but if you get the chance, go back and watch the first game of this stream. It was amazing. We actually got to VIG for like 13 and 15 a couple of times. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Maybe the most fun I have played with Momir ever. Don't do it, opponent. Don't VIG for 1. Oh, you poor thing. And you know what? I'm not even going to VIG here to get a blocker, because the math is that bad. I would rather just take 1. So I'm almost like I knew what was going to happen there. But we will dig for 3 and hope that that helps us rectify some of this board position we got going on. So we should take 2 in the air. Let's see what he bigs out, because, I mean, he's bigged every other turn. Why would he not big here? Good lord, that thing just kicked our ass. Why do I have to deal with that again? Why? I tell you, why? Let's see what we get here. I'm expecting we just scoop. And that's exactly what we're gonna do here. Let's just move to the next game. This thing is damn near unbeatable. Unless you happen to like hit removal. Alright, this time it's serious. I want no Knight of the Reliquary for my opponent. Maybe that's the new answer. You big at 3 until you get Knight of the Reliquary and you just win. Maybe that's how we're doing it. Wow, this is the first time the opponent gets to play first all night. And I have no mountain in my opening hand. Apparently conceding is frowned upon by the arena gods. Even when you're conceding to Knight of the Reliquary. Or maybe this is just going to be an easy win because our opponent does nothing. Hey, magic is easy. You just draw what you need. Our opponent's already behind. We've kind of already won. I must be feeling too competitive because I swear I'm getting sweaty. It must have gotten hotter today than I thought it did. Does this make for the easiest victory of the night? Perhaps. It's a strong possibility at this point. Nope, we have to continue playing, apparently. So that is what we will do. Oh yeah, and if you're curious about the Momir math that you mentioned, yesterday's live stream where I did Momir Monday, I actually looked at the 8 slot and above, and I actually went through every single card and like real time calculated the statistics of what was a good drop and what wasn't. So if you're curious, you might want to check that out. But yeah, my conclusion on that is 8 is always worth doing. 9, maybe 13 is actually like 100% good. And like 15 and 11 and 12 are both like situationally good, like over 50%. So again, worth checking out if you've got the time to do it. All right, so that is win number 2, the easy or hard way, depending upon how you look at it, because that was by far the most boring match I've played all night. And we got a Zoni. That's actually a really good card. I don't know that I had one of these on the free-to-play account. So even though it's only got like a little over a year left in standard, that is a great pickup. And I'm glad to have that in the Eternal Collection for whoever I eventually give this free-to-play account away to. So that is wrapping things up for the evening. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And again, for those that maybe tuned in a little bit later, definitely hit this on the replay. The first match is epic, like bigging for 13 and 15 and multiple Emrakuls on the board. And I mean, it was just mind-blowing stuff. So if you've got time, definitely check that out. I will not be streaming on Twitch as aggressively the remainder of this month. And the reason for that is I'm working on a super secret project behind the scenes that will be announced over on Patreon towards the end of the month. I think it's actually going to be like the 26th, but don't hold me to that date just yet. We're still finalizing the calendar through the end of the month. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's a super cool project that I'm actually really excited about. But I will be working on that over the next couple days, although I may pop in and do a little like daily grind stream or something like that. There's just nothing really to work on in constructed or testing at the moment. So I feel pretty good about putting off some streaming in order to work on a whole new thing. But until next time, I will see you in the arena. And thank you again for being here. I hope you have time to check out